underwater volcanoes and long-lost shipwrecks. They're just some of the discoveries scientists have made while mapping parts of Australia's Indian Ocean, about 2,000 kilometres west of Perth. But this information wasn't just collected for research. It was also done in an effort to help solve one of the biggest aviation mysteries of all time. In March 2014, a flight headed from Malaysia to China disappeared less than half an hour after takeoff. The plane still hasn't been found, and in January, the 3-year search was officially called off. But in the meantime, 4.7 million square kilometres of ocean was mapped in the biggest and most expensive aircraft search in history. And while it wasn't successful in finding the flight MH370, it did give scientists an opportunity to learn a lot more about the sea floor. You see, most maps of our ocean aren't very detailed. In fact, we've created better maps of other planets like Mars. In the past, we've used satellites. They create pictures like this one, which are better than nothing, but can only really give rough estimates about what lies beneath the surface. To search for a plane, though, they needed way more detail. That's where the fish came in. The fish is the nickname given to an autonomous underwater vehicle. It travels underwater, sending sound waves to the sea floor to collect detailed information about the terrain below. The strength of the signal that comes back can tell us how far down it is and whether it's hard or soft at the bottom. In total, the fish helped map more than 700,000 square kilometres. But what did they find? Well, there were some surprises. This is the skeleton of a shipwreck that's believed to be more than 100 years old. And this is thought to be the remains of a cargo ship from the 1800s. But it's impossible to know how these ships met their watery end because they've been missing for so long. The mapping also turned up deep-sea volcanoes. They would have been active once, but don't worry, they haven't been doing much lately. And this long raised shape is Broken Ridge. It was created about 140 million years ago by rock shifting deep in the earth. The data collected could also help research into climate change and help scientists predict when tsunamis might hit. It's worth remembering though, the area mapped is still less than 1% of the Indian Ocean, so there's probably lots more out there to discover. And as for the missing plane, well, for now, that remains a mystery.